Hello, this is Randy Hall with news from the year 3045, brought to you by Tachyon Technology, faster than the speed of light. This is number 70. Our sponsor is Cosmos Harmony. Remember, you can find your true love in the galaxy, anywhere in the galaxy, with Cosmos Harmony. Welcome, cybernauts, to a wonderful world of the future. How you doing? I am here. I am in pain, but I am here, and I'm glad to be here. I'm going to start out first with a UFO report. Going to be dealing with orbs today, for some of you people who like orbs. Also, I'm going to start with a video I found called Mystery of the Crystal Skull. Mystery of the Crystal Skull. That's how it's listed on YouTube. It may be Mayan art or art that predates Mayan culture. This video has Lester Holt in it. It's pretty well done. It's a well-produced video, and it was produced before the extended version of the Mayan calendar was recently found. If you've listened to the news, they found an extended version of the Mayan calendar, which sort of challenges the idea that the world's going to end on December 21st. They actually found the place where they made the calendars, and they had plans for future calendars. It was actually a cycling calendar. It's an interesting video. Check it out. It deals about research into the skulls, what is known about them. There are actually many other types of skulls out there that have been found. It's an interesting video. Check it out. It's called Mystery of the Crystal Skull, or Crystal Skulls. Mystery of the Crystal Skulls, maybe. So I'm dealing with orbs today, and I found a video called Orbs in the Trees 2. Orbs in the Trees 2, and it looks very realistic. I couldn't figure out how you could fake something like that. It looks very real. Another one is UFO sighted releasing orbs, Mexico 2009. It's in Spanish. And that is of another very interesting orb UFO video. I enjoyed it. You might want to check it out too. Also in Mexico, or Ecuador, fire in the sky, giant UFO orb in Ecuador 2011. And I found a lot of good orb videos by just searching UFO orb or orbs Mexico. It is really cool, really good. If you like UFO information about UFO videos and want more of it, you can get it right here on this channel by subscribing to this channel by hitting the subscribe button. Now for my UFO predictions. I am still predicting UFOs for America in July 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now the concept that I use is that when there's holidays and people have time off, they have more time to relax and look at the world around them, and they see things they wouldn't normally see simply because they have more time. Also, I researched the number of UFO hits July 4th got on YouTube and used YouTube as a database and found that there was many UFOs reported in July for July 4th. Also predicting Thanksgiving, maybe 12 hours before, the night before, or the morning after. Sometimes it's when the UFOs come, right before a holiday. So Thanksgiving, USA, and winter solstice worldwide. Again, winter solstice can happen as much as 12 hours earlier in other countries because of their location on the planet. So again, winter solstice, UFOs, I'm predicting. And yes, that's December 21st. And no, I don't think the world's coming to an end, according to the people who say the Mayan calendar says it's going to. That's as far as I'm going to go right now. I'll talk about other UFO predictions later on. I've got more, but there's no point in mentioning them now. So now for news from the 31st century. News from the 31st century. One of the greatest attractions for kids in Central Valley is the zero-G roller coaster. People ride in an enclosed apartment that travels along a track that takes them up into the air. As the coaster travels downward, it decelerates, causing anywhere from 10 to 20 seconds of weightlessness. The coaster also uses anti-gravity plates to increase the effect. The first zero-G roller coaster was built in the 21st century. There was even an article about it in Popular Science magazine. Some schools, colleges, and universities used the coaster for experiments. In other news from the 31st century, could you imagine having to drive yourself somewhere? I can't imagine it. In the 31st century, if you want to go somewhere in your car, you simply tell it where you want to go, and it takes you there. Did you know that the first driverless car was made by Google? The first driverless car was made by Google and tested in Nevada in 2012. In fact, Google pioneered vehicles that could drive themselves. Could you imagine having to drive yourself somewhere? It's terrible. In other news, in the early 21st century, if you wanted new teeth, you had to get implants. Now in the 31st century, dentists simply plant genetically created teeth seeds in your gum, and you grow new teeth. Isn't science wonderful? If you like my videos, you can find more by searching Year 3045 on YouTube and Google. Just Year 3045, and you'll find lots of them. There's 70 of them. If you would like to help me with my research, if you really wanted to do something to help me with my research, I have a book called The Ballad of Dred Scott, which is sort of a science fantasy about a man who was chosen, he was a slave, a slave, who was chosen to be the champion of the universe, to bring an end to slavery in America before the Civil War, and how he helped Abraham Lincoln to become president. It's available on Amazon in paperback and also digital. There's the Kindle book of it. Kindle book's only like $5.99. It's a good read, and if you like my work, you'll enjoy the book, reading some more of my work, and it would really help me with my research. Now about Nibiru, Mayan calendar, Planet X. Yes, they found an extended calendar, extended versions of the Mayan calendar, which totally debunks the idea that the world's going to end on December 21st. Yet there are still people who are doomsayers. There are people who are so afraid that the world's going to end that some planet's going to mess with our gravity as it passes us, or we may be hit by space debris or from another planet, or it may hit the moon, or some disaster is going to happen on Earth. You know, there's always been disasters throughout history. Look at Pompeii. It just happens. And because there's more humans on Earth, that means more humans are going to be affected when a disaster happens. So it seems worse. My attitude, and I recommend to you that you consider this, is to treat each day as though there's going to be a future, like there's going to be a December 22nd. And make sure you don't do anything you're going to regret. Think about it. Think, what if there will be a future? If you've got friends that you know are freaking out on this, tell them to take a chill pill and cool out. Have a good talk with them. You might be doing them a favor. I would hate for somebody to hurt themselves or hurt someone else over a lot of misinformation. It's terrible. Remember to work to turn your dream into reality. The universe rewards working for your dream. The sweat to turn your dream into reality and make it real. Sometimes it just takes a little effort to get started and get into the habit of working to make it real. Remember that sometimes even when you lose, you can still win if you don't give up your dream. Remember, oh, by the way, that saying comes from my book, The Ballad of Dred Scott, that sometimes even when you lose, you can still win if you don't give up your dream. And that's the theme of that book. There was a woman who said that anyone who fights for the future lives it today, so fight for your future. Fight and work to turn your future into reality for yourself. Remember what the Dormouse said? Feed your head, read a book, learn something new, take a new course. There's all kinds of computer courses available. Learn something new. Expand your brain. Well, I'll give you a blessing. May you always have the freedom to choose the path of reason. And when reason isn't present, may you have the wisdom to know it. Remember that this part of the universe, this part right here looking at you, loves and cares about you. And may the universe bless you. I hope you have a good day. You know, for some reason doing this video, I don't feel like I'm in so much pain. It's actually brightened up my mood. Have a great day. Bye-bye.